Taylor, but Taylor is now not happy with her. Brittany Cartwright, well, Jax, we know, has checked himself into an inpatient facility for mental health that has said we really have to stop all of the stigmas around mental health when it comes to men, macho men. And I'm paraphrasing, but Brittany has been seen with Tanner Conrad, whatever, from The Bachelorette. He's cute. So good for you, Brittany. And she seemingly shaded Jax by posting on her Instagram two side-by-side pictures. I don't know if anyone has seen this, of the Mona Lisa. And she says the Mona Lisa with a narcissist. And it shows, the typical picture of the Mona Lisa, very buttoned up, very stoic. And then it says Mona Lisa after a narcissist, and the Mona Lisa has boobs. The face to me looked like Lala, but I don't think that's what she was going for. Just a sexy, a sultry, a gorgeous face and boobs. So she says with a narcissist and after a narcissist. And it's a Mona Lisa that is the traditional, and then a very hot Mona Lisa. Don't know who else she would be trying to shade if it wasn't her husband, Mr. Jax Taylor. Well, you know how I said I just don't believe anything Jax does is real. Maybe this is real. Maybe the joke's on me. Maybe they really are having issues. I just still don't understand it, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just don't really understand their fallout. I don't understand it, but it doesn't seem like they're still together, right? Not anymore. So, where do we go? Let's talk our podcast guest. Let's talk our podcast guest, Monica Garcia. She was on our podcast. We love reality volunteers. We love Monica Garcia. She has come out claiming, when is Salt Lake going to come back? Guys, but you know what happens? You're always excited. Well, I'm always excited. I need to say I was so excited for this season of RHOC because that trailer was so brilliant. And I don't think it's living up to the trailer. It's doing what Housewives should do, right? But it's not like blowing me away. So here I am now getting excited for where is Salt Lake? They showed a teaser. Did everyone see there's a teaser for the promos for New York? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Should I be excited about the return of the new New York? Should I be excited about that? Rebecca Minkoff down the street from me. She's the one who is a friend of, who's the Scientologist. She just had an event in the Hamptons this past weekend. And I don't know if I know anyone, but I don't think I know anyone that went. But let me investigate that and see if I know anyone that went. I did not go. But they have little trailer like coming soon of New York online. Should I be excited about that? I am excited about Salt Lake. Monica Garcia has claimed that they wanted her back at the end of season 5 to make a grand entrance, and that Lisa Barlow was threatened by this, and Lisa Barlow threatened to quit if they bring Monica back. I'm not sure about this story. Now, Lisa Barlow clapped back to Monica saying, that Lisa cockblocked her. And Lisa Barlow clapped back saying, how pathetic is it that you just can't move on from basically the time you were on the show? She said, I can't imagine being so pathetic and desperate that I cannot move on. Yeah, that's pretty much a clapback. And Monica is saying, I can't even speak, that there were several investigations into her by many members of the cast over several months. And it was a very dark and very dangerous. Here we go with that word dark. Very dark and very Crystal Kong Minkoff. I see you, girl. I see you in the back. Come to the front, Crystal Kong. Come to the front because you said something and dark, and, we all know what you implied and you never could back it up. And Well, Monica's saying it was a very dark and dangerous time in her life. She's implying over the past few months that that Whitney was great and Meredith Marks was great. And I guess Heather and Lisa is who she was referring to, kind of came for her and they were looking into her somehow. All this vagueness. Let me tell you what happens when people are too vague. We all lose interest. And clapped. So she clapped back. Lisa said she, couldn't imagine being this pathetic. She then clapped back and made reference to Lisa's lawsuit that she's going through. So nothing really new there. Monica is launching a new podcast with her best friend who was in the room when she was on my podcast. We did it live in LA. And I forgot the name of it, but I think it was like the whole truth or something about the truth. Monica is here to tell the truth. So I don't know. I'm excited for the podcast. I just think there is some life there to a point. I have said this before. It's not a cheap whatever for my own sales on the weekend where I do my consulting for business, I do my consulting for life coaching, and I do my podcast consulting. I have regulars that I consult once a week, once every other week, but it's the same thing I say to Rachel Leviss. Rachel Leviss is talking about Vanderpump a lot. She talks about mental health a lot. There just has to be a long-term plan. Same thing to all these New Jersey podcasts. People that were on New Jersey or just anyone that's only talking about New Jersey, what are you doing now? And I'm not knocking you. It's an actual real question that if you go too far down, so I think Monica's going to talk about Jen Shah and all that, and it could be interesting. I mean, I do love Monica, so I'm not criticizing her, but what after that? Like, what's next? That's not a long term. Is it a short term podcast to just dip in? I don't know. That's my only thing. Same thing with Rachel Leviss. I mean, she has fallen on the charts. She's still doing fine, but at some point, we as a world are over Scandival. Sandoval is not going to be on the traders. And I mean, Ariana's on level. Like, everyone's moving on. Not saying she's not, but at some point, we don't need the details of really what happened because no one even cares. We're over it. But I wish her good luck on the podcast. I'm excited for Salt Lake. And that's what she applies with Elisa Barlow. Penny, we know about Penny and Ariana and Katie's lawsuit that she's suing them and claiming she's owed like $10,000 a month and do. And there's still lines around the corner about something about her and her who owns the trademark, and they're throwing everything in under the sun because they want the ability to do everything. And basically, they are saying that they're going to open more something about hers. Katie is dating someone who is on Love Island. Ariana's heading back.